Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If this stupid audio is bad, I'm sorry because for some reason my stupid mic decides to actually lower the thing. So, anyways, welcome to the Last Man on Earth. I think this is episode 8. If not, then oh well. So, we start off with Phil helping the other Phil stay fresh or getting fresh by brushing his teeth, and apparently they were getting ready to reveal that he went into the stocks for everyone to see. Anyways, Gail is like a little bit too. She said that it's a little too late for him to do that. And Melissa is like, apparently we do this once a week, which is like, Well, anyways, so the reveal that everyone was like, yeah, they were hyping up in the promo is the fact that they got a calf and it's a boy. So Carol talks about the pains of childbirth because Erica was like, why is it making all that noise? So Erica is now a little bit frazzled because of freaking Carol saying how childbirth it's very painful. Good job there. And there is a bull out there, because I was gonna be like, well, the cow could not just become all by itself. Yeah, but they actually already just straight up trounced me and saying, yep, there's a bull out there. So, anyways, Melissa freaks on Todd thinking about where the bull is, and they want to have more bulls. They want to have more cows because they were thinking of the milk. And Melissa freaks out about the whole sex part where the cows need to multiply, but she freaks out about it. Yeah, good job with that, idiot. So Phil tells other Phil about the calf. The other Phil believes no one cares about him being in the stocks, and then the other Phil tries to get his freedom by lying about finding the bull, which I figured it was a lie. Well, anyways, finally, after so many episodes, we get Phil's brother being seen, and he's trying to work the ham radio or the radio to try to actually get some people to hear them. Yes, just know that he's alive up there. Get me down. Oh yeah, and by the way, his name is Mike because I forgot his name previously. So it's like, well, you see how messed up that is? It's like, yeah, if you don't have the character continuing to circulate, I the name won't be forgotten. You'll just know him as Phil's brother, but his name is Mike. So I'm gonna make sure I try to remember that. Todd saw Gail making out with the mannequin, and it turns out the mannequin is actually a CPR dummy. So, Phil covers on the mission that is at hand. Phil talks. He talks a lot of stuff. And then he gets the group to release other Phil or tries to get him. And Melissa says yes if he stops talking, which is like, wow, you're being a jerk. It's like, how much of a jerk do you have to continue to be? Like, dang. Well, anyways, one thing we find out is Phil actually gave other Phil a stool to sit on while he's in stocks. That is very, 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 very nice and kind. So he takes Phil out of the other Phil out of the shackles, the stocks, and it turns out the other Phil is going to Canada. So that's what he does: is go to Canada, or so we think. Well, anyways, looking for the bull, we have Gail and Todd, and Gail tells the truth about what's going on with the dummy, and Todd said, "Yeah, I thought that's what I saw," and he understands about it. And Gail lays some truth on Todd about relationships. That was some not painful. That was some good truth that she laid down. Well, anyways, the group is taking 5, and no one apparently labeled the cans, so Phil accidentally drank some urine. Yeah, good idea on that one. Yeah, thanks a lot for not doing what he said, which is labeling the cans so they know which one's which. What the frick, people? Of course, I bet they were different colors. Hopefully, they were different colors to begin with. That's maybe one of the loopholes. I don't know if they were actually the same cup or different colored cups or mugs. I don't know. Well, anyways, Phil tells the other Phil, tell them about other Phil leaving. Everyone goes to find a bull and disregards Phil's want to search for other Phil. So we have Mike trying to actually use the radio to connect to someone, and we thought he did. We really thought he did, but sadly, he was connecting to his echo himself. So he just decided to lose it up there. He just lost it. And let me just tell you that Mike's story is very, very, very good. Sad that it doesn't actually get a lot of press in commercials or episodes, but his story is very, very good. Oh my gosh, it's even better than the actual regular one. It's so much better. It's kind of like Castaway, but in space. Or I bet there's this movie that was like that. Anyways, they're all back home again, and you have Todd and Melissa, and well, Melissa's being quite a jerk. Yeah, like usual, she's being a jerk. And Todd says, well, apparently we need a break. And Melissa says, a big break. So it turns out that they broke up. Todd goes to Gail. And it turns out one interesting fact is that Gail and Gordon actually fought for the first time they met, which is kind of interesting. I would have loved to have a flashback of that. With Will Ferrell, seriously? Yeah, we should have got a flashback. I don't care if there's no audio to go with it, but we should have got a flashback. That would have been awesome. So I saw that coming, the fact that Todd and Gil might be together, or at least they shared a kiss. No idea if they're actually going to be together, but I mean, come on, Todd, he is a big heartthrob. I mean, he actually has a big heart. Gail also has a big heart. Melissa, she has a nice heart, but deep down, she's actually a big fat jerk. She's a serious jerk. Really is. A freaking backstabbing jerk. Let's just stop and let's continue on. So, the dinner happened, or I thought it was a dinner, and Phil surprises everyone with a bang, and it turns out that he's trying to make a point that they're being harsh to other Phil, and he gave everyone a rock. And Melissa's being a jerk yet again, and we find out that Erica is 25. Oh my, no way. No way. And then a major argument between everyone happened, and Phil throws a rock through a window, and everyone's like, oh, you idiot, you jerk, and everyone leaves. It's like, wow. I mean, that was a dumb idea to actually end stuff in that argument, but other hand, I do have to admit that's kind of stupid in this part. But at least it's better than the gun. At least it's better than the gun. Well, anyways, everyone is together again, and they're all silent. And then all of a sudden, the bull found him, and they lured him. I thought they lured him, and they just straight up tranked him. Everyone tranked him. The other Phil brought the bull. That's interesting. The other Phil actually brought the bull there, and oh boy, the craziest part happens. Is that after all that, they eat him. They actually cook him and eat him. I thought we were going to get, I thought we were going to get the whole reproduction thing going on, but instead they ate him. What the? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, the other Phil wants to go back into the stocks. Carol just invites him to eat. And meanwhile, Mike, on the other hand, he is just deciding to, I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's letting things go, and he's just letting himself go. Well, anyways, the group is having an amazing feast, even though I'm like, but you guys can make them reproduce now. Of course, there's a big downside of the fact of how they're going to keep him from injuring people, though. It's like, yeah, so I don't know. I'm a bit torn from that. But this episode as a whole is interesting. I mean, we finally get to have Mike. It's about time. Seriously? It took like, what, 3 episodes for Mike to return? What the heck? But anyways, I really hope that something pulls through for Mike here. I really do. I really hope that other Phil is going to toy with a radio, and eventually Mike will hear it, and he's like, they'll both figure out some way to bring him down there, and as soon as he goes down there, we're going to have the amazing surprise of Phil and Mike both being like, holy crap, you're alive? Oh my gosh, you're alive? And then the others are like, holy frick, he was not lying about having a brother. That would be funny. That was going to be funny. Hopefully I might actually save that for like the season finale. But anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another recap or review on The Last Man on Earth.